New strength creates new weakness. The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. Target located. Bring them in. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno. Looks like heavy activity ahead. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Tenno! Relics of a bygone era. My amalgams are the new paradigm.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself. Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
But each gate serves.
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the gate destruction is complete.
Objective project for equip!
It's too late. We've lost this data. You will need to be more careful with the next bolt.
Amalgams! Hybrid life forms! A familiar concept to you, is it not, betrayers?
Corvus walkers are heading to your location. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Into enemy systems. Await override. Override established. Security protocols momentarily disabled.
Alarms reset. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Alarms! Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
Was greater. This is good. These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Good deaths, all. These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. Is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell extracted. A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. Hack the console to restart the reactor. Defend the system until the coolant has flooded the fuel system. Destroyed a reactor pipe. You must protect them.
Most cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crowns. Desire inspires action. It's greater than your power capture.
It is done, Tenno.
These conduits are connected to a massive stockpile of resources. Just how long is the operator planning to fight for?
Tending to my wounds.
Take your trinkets. A small price to pay for a superior product. Is that all you're good for? So, feeling better, Tenno? I can fix that.
Healing.
They'll be back. And my amalgam.
It is done, Tenno.
Our
Bro, if I just backed out, bro, stop joining me. Yo, goofy ass, dude. You must be trying to get some fucking clout or something. Like, what the fuck, bro?
our history is smoke, blurred by dreams, guided by ghosts. A voice, a void, lurks inside you. Its purpose not yet shown. But what am I? My father was a farmer. My mother, a carpenter. Given light by the Golden Lords to build for them a better world. But my family's journey was long. Time began to change their light. Creativity, pride, a will to live. came. And after, I was born. A mimic. A spy. Conceived to burrow into nests and swallow the pitch eggs of their war machine, the Tenno. But when I saw your tender faces, I took mercy. Or so we were told. But in truth, we were both imprisoned in Willow's belly. My light remained by the creators. I became a memory, a ghost. Programmed to destroy my family, my people, my history. But now I am saved by family. Together, we will overcome the flaws of our light, the gods of our creation, merging with them like steel, bearing amalgams with the weakness of neither.
As you can see, Betrayer, I've made a deal with an even higher power. But when it comes to this turgid monster, there is some liquidity in my loyalty.
Your great evil. The voice, the void within you. Our ancients still wither at its touch. But have you forgotten, Lua? You were saved. But I was changed. My denial.
See, the capacitors are dry. You'd need a concentrated energy stream to charge it again.
voice too. I have heard the voice.
Aim true, betrayer. You've got it on the ground now. Pin it down. Set it up.
security protocols momentarily disabled.
Now's your chance! Hit it big!
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
ain't the marrying kind, but thank you. Was in love once with a man. Face of an angel. Morals of a chainsaw. We all have a type, don't we? Against which we must be forever on guard. But damn, he looked good in a suit.
Nearby communications towers are broadcasting crucial enemy intelligence. Capture the towers and decode any incoming messages. Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. You have captured a radio tower.
Great.
We have lost control of the tower. Tower lost. This tower is ours now. The enemy have captured a tower. The enemy have captured a tower. Tower lost. Tower online. We have control of all 4 towers. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. We are dominating. Keep it up. decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone. More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field? Try and capture another signal. Be careful though. The enemy has surely rallied stronger reinforcements. Good work today. Not only have we decoded the enemy transmissions, we have also disrupted Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive. Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here. Our history is smoke, blurred by dreams, guided by ghosts. A voice, a void, lurks inside you. Its purpose not yet shown. But what am I? My father was a farmer. My mother, a carpenter. Given light by the Golden Lords to build for them a better world. But my family's journey was long. Time began to change their light. Creativity, pride, a will to live. So the Golden Wrath came, and after, I was born. A mimic, a spy. Conceived to burrow into nests and swallow the pitch eggs of their war machine, the Tenno. But when I saw your tender faces, I took mercy. Or so we were told. But in truth, we were both imprisoned in Lua's belly. My light remade by the creators. I became a memory, a ghost. Reprogrammed to destroy my family, my people, my history. But now I am saved. My family. Together, we will overcome the flaws of our light, the gods of our creation, merging with them like steel, bearing amalgams with the weakness of neither.
See, betrayer, I've made a deal with an even higher power. But when it comes to this turgid monster, there is some liquidity in my loyalty.
Great power, your great evil. Voice, the void within you. Our ancients still wither at its touch. But have you forgotten, Lua? You were saved. But I was changed. I have seen the wall's other face too. I have heard the voice.
See, the capacitors are dry. You need a concentrated energy stream to charge it again. There's enough juice in that capacitor to flash fry a city, but no way to bring it to the beast. I wonder, could you bring the beast to it? Aim true, betrayer. You've got it on the ground now. Get it down. Set it up. That big shot before it takes flight again. The charger!
Security override incoming. Override delivered. Security systems temporarily disrupted.
Wouldn't want to cook all those valuable Warframe components. I still have my weekly auctions to consider. I know what you're thinking, but the articulators couldn't handle the stress. What use is such a big gun with so little aim?
Their voice and void. Suffer it well, ancient child. Do not relent.
The articulation never worked. Might have rid us both of a certain turgid contract. Too bad the articulation never worked. Might have rid us both of a certain turgid contract.
ancient Ropalolist, my other flesh. Your sacrifice will breathe a new way for a new kind.
Yes, make that thing sizzle. Yes, this is it, betrayers. Rid me of this thing, and I will be grateful for at least a few days.
The light leaves this one and rejoins the rest. I will dig no grave. I will plant no stone. Only conceive a plan for our new home.
Your will was greater. This is good.
Otis went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something else dirty. Ah! There I go again. Now to test it in the field. Onward!
Our target is the reactor. Breach engineering and destroy it. Be careful. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols. Target found. Destroy it. The power core has been destroyed.
It is done, Tenno.
Operator, communications await your attention. Please check your inbox at your earliest convenience. Operator?
What's that word? Welcome to the stream.
Most satisfactory.
Get ready to pair up some ribbons and I'm finna help out a clanmate with some Zarman missions. But otherwise, and that I'm clearing SP mainly, so I get to Titanium Path and then getting ready for that 1999 content. But otherwise, usual streams though, bro. Yeah, it takes time. Just gotta know how to put everything together.
If lost on the plains outside Cetus, you may derive sustenance from mineral-dense termite droppings, which the Ostrons call Ito Da. You may also never form a consonant again, but at least you will not be dead.
I've been playing this game for like over 8 years, bro, like on and off. And advice for early game, I would run Excalibur, start building up on Excalibur. He's very good to run towards, like, you know, beginning game, mid game, because you'll get Umbra, which is basically his prime version, and shit like that. And then get the Anku build up, so that way you can get the Incarnon version. Focus on melee. Don't really worry about guns too much. Just get your melee up first and worry about the weapons later. Because your mastery rank being so low, you won't get like some of the better guns right now. So you'll get some of the better weapons. Like, for instance, the Anku, the Skana, the Dual Skana, the Ether Sword, shit like that. But the guns ain't going to be too decent, not unless you buy one. So, yeah, just kind of focus like the easy stuff that's easy to grind. That's like mostly what a lot of people do, and that should make it easier for them to play and shit. So I go for shit like that. Now to just, you know, overall make it an easier game. But yeah. Otherwise, have a lot of fun. Find a clan to join that you know what I'm saying, rock with a lot, and then just let them do what they do when they turn up with you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro. Oh yeah, it ain't nothing to it, man. I wish somebody would have gave me early advice when I started playing this game, you know what I'm saying, way back then. But over time I adapted and figured it out. So anytime anybody need help, I always be down to let them know like what to do, do's and don'ts and shit like that. Like, see, there go a don't right there. Like what I just did. I should have just kept my damage and left my shit alone. Yeah, Titanium Prime is a good one. That's like everybody's go-to. But personally, it just depends on using like what you like to use. You know what I'm saying? Don't always go for the meta. Like it's good to use the meta to nuke, you know what I'm saying, through like Iron Path and all that. But once you get to like Steel Path and shit like that, really start focusing on the class and you know what I'm saying? Because you'll unlock stuff like the Helminth and a whole bunch of other shit. Whereas it's gonna be like class focused, meaning like you know something that's focused on a certain warframe and you can alter the warframe to be better and shit like that. So over time, you might want to start making that the issue. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that you got you know your personal warframe that you upgrading and using. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Basically, where you got to go in here and run up the same missions, but you play it at a way harder level, which is why you see me here, like trying to get my class to be as broken as I can make it, because I want to be able to like one shot. And I just low key messed up and took my damage down. That didn't do shit. I brought my damage down some more. Let's see now. See, just to get in the steel path and clear it and be able to be close to one shot or one shot with melee weapons only, it'd take about all of this. And then like my main gun and my second gun got arcanes that help to make the damage go up. So I just low-key brought my damage down, but I brought my critical chance up. And you know what I'm saying? My attack speed, it went up, and my cold status chance went up. But that wasn't really what I was focused on. I would have took this same build if I would have had critical damage. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I wanted to. That way my critical multiplier can go up real high. So I'm about to get that back. I'm taking nothing but a few missions and running into a bunch of different stalkers and shit and getting a steel essence, and I'll get that shit back. Yeah. Basically, getting a bunch of stuff that has like statuses on this shit is the best way to go. Mine's is magnetic focus. And then the reason I use magnetic like this is due to this, that melee vortex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, so even though I brought my damage down, like it showed my damage went down a little bit and I lost like maybe 3-4K, it really don't matter because my critical chance is so high that every time I hit is going to hit for even higher damage, even though I went down and like basic damage. So my basic damage is the only thing that really went down. Technically, I went up to like 40K just because my critical chance is this high. Now, if I could raise it to like 200%, then I'll be going crazy. I'll probably hit this bitch on like red negatives every time. And I want to get to the red negatives just so when I get to the harder levels on this game, it's like damn near one shot, and I'm using a melee weapon. So I do this on my stream, and the reason I'm playing Warframe like I am is because I came from a Warframe clan that was like melee only. They were all like Umbras or Gara Prime or, you know what I'm saying, some type of Warframe that was like focused on using like melee weapons and shit. And I was a Gara Prime main back then. And we were a featured clan. We were called the Platinum ones. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was like one of our like, you know, our shit. And we was like the top clan out there. Everybody wanted to be allied with us and shit. And we was just like, we took over Warframe for it. We had that shit on lock for like a good year. And that was like most of the time I could have been making content back then. And I really would have had the money coming in, but I didn't take advantage of it. So now that I'm doing that with Tenno Academy, which is funny, Tenno Academy used to be like the people that we used to fight against all the time, but now I'm with them. You know what I'm saying? Crazy how time goes. You end up getting with the same clan that you fought like 4 or 5 years ago and shit. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm with them and shit, and yeah, now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Doing melee only, clearing steel path, breaking down the rules and laws that you can't use melee weapons in steel path and all the rest of that is possible. You just got to have a broken enough build and enough platinum. And then you just got to have enough game knowledge. And then you got it. Sometimes it do get rough. It be, you know, certain missions and certain times where having a gun build would have been better for the situation, but I always come through and my melee always work out. So worst come to worst, I'll just pull out the Siam and spam in the heavy attack, hit him with a bunch of whirlwinds and shit like that. Yeah, melee weapons is probably the coldest shit on this game, I ain't gonna lie. You do so much stuff, like you could be on here punching people up, kicking people and doing like karate and shit. You could be on here with dual scythes and dual, like, you know what I'm saying, swords and lances and shit like that. Like, it's all type of weapons and shit on here. So just using just guns all the time, like, it's too many games where you can use a gun. And it's one of those games where you can run around with swords and shit and scythes and shit, so I take advantage of that shit. So I'm gonna take advantage of it when that 1999 content drop for that proto frame, and when soul frame drop, I'm gonna do the same shit and be on there using dual weapons and shit like that. So YouTube and everybody that subscribed to my channel and been subscribed, stay tuned because it's a lot of good ass content that's coming through. You know what I'm saying? We got Dauntless with that Shattered Owls. We got this with the 1999 content, that proto frame, which is basically Warframe 2. Then you got Soul Frame, so y'all gonna see a whole lot of like crazy content, whole lot of storyline, building and shit like that, making classes and videos dropping on how to build shit like this and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, just rock with me. I'm gonna get the camera and all that shit set up and get the whole little full stream together because I see that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people really starting to tune in. Like some of my videos been going crazy. Like I'm at 1.4K on one. I got 1,700 views on another one. So y'all watching my channel for sure. So now that I see that I'm getting like a lot of reach for real, y'all really want this type of content, I'm gonna keep going. You know, I'm gonna start really like taking it serious. So just give me a little bit more time to cook it up. You know, I'm gonna add this all together.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will short moment. Looks like heavy activity ahead. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. On it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Against us, Tenno. But we did it. Mission complete.
Yeah, this right here is Excalibur Umbra. One of the best Warframes on the game.
On it like paint. Well, it's a lazy night between the stars for you and me. While out there, the system is still on fire. Grenier on Corpus, Corpus on Infested, and in between the little people like you and me, where we're just trying not to get stepped on. Here's to us, dreamers.
Technically, I should be like a mastery rank 30, but because I stopped for so long, I ended up not getting nowhere far on the mastery rank. Plus, I wasn't doing shit to like get my mastery rank level up and none of that.
If
I was just doing the
lost on the
missions.
plains outside Cetus, you may derive sustenance from mineral-dense termite droppings, which the Ostrons call Ito Da. You may also never form a consonant again, but at least you will not be dead.
You already started off on Iron Series, so let me go ahead and go through it real quick while I got some time. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is Steel Path. And that's enemy level, you know what I'm saying, plus 100 or more, enemy health 250%, enemy shield 250%, 100% resource drop chance, 100% mod drop chance, and shit like that. So you can always get some good stuff. Then you got the origin system. That's the original. That's where all of y'all are. You know what I'm saying? When you first start the game, you're going to start off on Earth. You got to clear all of this, and then you got to clear all of these. And then every time you get to certain ones, you got to do a junction. Like there's a junction from Phobos. Jupiter has one. I know Venus got one. Neptune. To get to the void, I think you got to connect to Europa, and that has that has a Jupiter junction over there that you got to clear. So it's like a lot of little shit like you got to do. But then once you get past these, they're pretty easy. So by the time you get to void, you should be maxed out on a lot of shit. This is basically the highest levels, 40, 45, 30 and shit like that, 30, 35. It don't take long to clear it though. Like I said, if you playing the game right, then you'll definitely clear, you know what I'm saying, Iron Path easy. You know what I'm saying, those missions, you can solo most of the motherfuckers. But doing Iron Path, 9 times out of 10, you're going to always have somebody that joins you, whether it be like a high mastery rank or another new player. Yeah, if you at Mars, yeah, you still got to go to Deimos. You still got to get to Maru's Bazaar and have that conversation with Aya. You know what I'm saying? About Ayatans and shit like that. Then you got to come over here. Before you can even unlock this shit, you got to do a whole bunch of quests. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going to lead to the 1999 content right here. So, I don't know if it's still over there real quick, but I'm going to go over here real quick and show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just give y'all kind of an idea.
Birdfree, be a lad and distract Tagver. I fear he's being devoured by a grief he's only just learned a name for.
Let me go over here real quick. So 1999 has to do with, like, okay, so you do a quest that involves that. And when you come over here, this is what's going to lead to the 1999 content.
Devour one instant of my pain. Not even Ballas. Not even the Jade Light.
Yeah, so she has this little phone that she's holding in her hand. And once you do the certain quests that you're supposed to get over here to this part, you'll talk to Nata or whatever you want to refer to her as, Lotus. And she'll, you know, give you the rundown on what's going on. And this is what the 1999 content is going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have something to do with, like, if you haven't watched anything from the 1999 content, you can go back a couple of my videos and it should say something about the 1999, like TennoCon and the premiere and everything like that. And you can even pull up the trailer if you want to. It's basically focused on going back into 1999. You know, like before all of this shit, before the Warframes, like this is just regular dudes fighting off infested and, you know what I'm saying, infected people and shit like that. So you got all type of different stuff coming to it. It's a whole lot of shit. You know, I ain't gonna spill too much sauce, but just know that the 1999 content finna change a whole lot to video gaming, and it's definitely finna have a lot of people playing Warframe. Like, I see a lot of people, everybody starting to call them bandwagoners, but I don't see it like that. I just see it like, y'all know Warframe been cooking for a minute, and now that they about to let that pot out, everybody want to jump in and get their plate, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do it for. That's why I'm on here streaming it like this, because I want y'all to come back to Warframe, or come play Warframe, so the community get bigger. They, you know what I'm saying, they'll start building and making bigger updates, shit like that. But yeah, this is what the 1999 content gonna be about. You know, you'll play as Arthur. This is what this outfit I got on is kind of similar to what Arthur has on. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like this without the mask and all the alien stuff on him and shit like that. And yeah, that's basically hell of a lot of quests before you get over here. I'm gonna go to the quest book real quick and show you like all the quests you gotta do before you can even get there. We'll go to that shit. We're on the market. So yeah, you gotta do a whole bunch of, yeah. They take a lot of Deadlock Protocol, Heart of Deimos, Stolen Dreams, the Archwing, Veilbreaker. You gotta do a whole lot of these. But just to give you, you know what I'm saying, a few like heads up. You know what I'm saying. You know you're close when you know you're close. I can't even talk. You know you're close when you get to the sacrifice. I'm high as hell, so excuse me. You know I might fuck up on my words and shit, but we here. Once you get to the sacrifice and once you get to the prelude to war, that's when the new war, the limbo theorem, and all the rest of that come through. And that's when you get to the cold shit. And that's where you catch up to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you missed out on the event, so you won't never get this. By the way, this is from, let me go back. This is hinting at the 1999 content too, you know what I'm saying? Just to give you kind of an idea of what the setting is going to be like for this new content that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, if you haven't played Warframe from 4 or 5 years ago, you won't have this. You know, this is proof that I'm an OG that played from eight years long for Warframe. You know what I'm saying? That's why it proves it. Got the 10-year anniversary sticker and all that shit. So let me go ahead and go over here.
Operator, Ordis has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI presets. You could say we forged
Yeah, you got Excalibur Umbra and shit like that. Yeah, you know you're close once you get to the new war and everything, and then you about to get to the cold shit, the tie. You know what I'm saying? Little like spoilers here and there, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of customizations, you know, just give you something to look forward to already. Like this was gonna be there. This door you probably can't unlock it. You won't be able to, but you know it come with a whole lot too. And this is why I'm able to do like Garuda's skill and shit, that blood altar. I'm saying that shit come in handy for melee on Steel Path. Basically, I ain't got to worry about healing up. So that's why I got like an armor build and shit like that. And I can go back into that as well. Archon shards, shit like that. Yeah. And you got this nasty ass thing. Pause. Pause again. But yeah, that whatever the fuck that is like the whole reason for our power and all that. And you'll see that thing in 1999 as well. So look forward to that. You know what I'm saying? That was some crazy shit. Yeah, you missed out on the event for this. That's my boy right here. The Drifter. You unlock the choice to be able to use the Drifter or the Operator later on. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you context on what that means, I'll go into here real quick. Pull out the shorty version. You know what I'm saying? So like same thing. And then once you get to the Zarman shit, this another thing to look forward to too. You know what I'm saying? To break down some of these real quick. These Inferas, you know what I'm saying? Missed out on the chance to get this, unfortunately. They might bring it back, I don't know, but as far as I know, this was like an event only. I had to do a whole lot to get that shit, but it was easy though. And then once you get to Zarman, you'll get this. But you got to do a whole. I'm gonna tell you right now, like for this Infera, once you get to the Inferas and really get into that shit, this gonna take a month to get. It takes a month to get these Inferas right here. Oh, bro, that's why I've been wearing this motherfucker like that in every video because like it took me a month long to get this Infera. I'm gonna wear it for a long time, so I really like it over all the other ones too because it's got like that Susano feel to it. I just made mine's red instead of the basic purple. I felt like everybody was gonna do that shit once they got it, so I went ahead and made mine's red. And I got some other cold shit on here too. But like I said, fuck them affairs. What you really want to see is getting your mod collection up. I got a total of 3,000 mods and about 6 ribbons. I have more ribbons, but I've been selling shit. See, so once you get to a point that you got your mod collection like this, bro, you really ain't got to worry about too much. Bro, yeah, the grinding come easy. Before now, you'll get this shit quick as hell. A lot of this just gonna start dropping regularly. Some of this shit gonna drop like maybe once or twice. The shit that only drop like once or twice or maybe 3 times, keep that shit. Like don't sell it, don't give it out, none of that. Cause you then won't get it another time. Like some of these are like volatile rebound and shit like that. Clip delegation. Stuff like this, I only got like 3 of them, 2 of them and shit. They real rare. Vicious Frost, only 1 of them, you know what I'm saying? Any of those type of mods, save those. But the rest of them bitches you can throw away. Yeah. Yeah. Then, oh, another one, like one last major thing before I get ready to end my stream is stack up on a lot of this. Salvage, Morphics, you know what I'm saying, ferrite, plastics. A lot of people, especially if you join the clan, if you can't get into Tendo Academy, a lot of people gonna send you off and have you like, you know, build this, build that, build this and shit. Don't do that. Like save a lot of this shit right here because you're gonna need it for a whole lot of shit later. Like getting all of this stuff done and all this shit on bro. You know what I'm saying? Ciphers and all of that. Specters and shit like that to help on Steel Path or certain missions. You know what I'm saying? So don't let people try to run you down on your materials. Save that shit like a motherfucker. You see, I could build this shit 100 times. Bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I know I'm running y'all ears off on this motherfucker. Oh, bro, I'm glad y'all stopped by the stream. I'm finna get ready to end this motherfucker anyway. You know, so I hope you play all the way to the new war. So you can have your camp build up like this. Yeah, I'll catch y'all on that next stream, man. Thank you to everybody that's been tuning in. Everybody that's been rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? We had 205 subscribers. We get up to 500 subscribers. We reached that milestone. YouTube started looking at me, you know what I'm saying? So if we can get there before the end of the year, that'll go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Definitely do like some type of major giveaway or something like 500 subscriber giveaway at the end of the year for Christmas or something like that. I might give away like a PS5 or something. I don't know, so y'all just stay in tune and shit like that, and I'm gonna start really getting everything together.
We'll never forget.
Catch y'all on the next one, man. Let's get it.
The man